Okay. Drink Miku, level 103. We're not taking a break because I just got up to take care of the cat for the end of the second to last level, so we're just going right into it. I just feel like playing with no break. Oh yeah, last thing we did was we butt slammed that boss. What was his name? Moog or whatever? I have an item from him. Yeah, Moog. Yeah, last thing we did was we crushed Moog. Like the little bitch he was. It definitely didn't take something like, 4 dozen attempts. And then we got... Nope, not that. Wrong button. We got Blood Flame Talons. Which seems... It seems like, if I'm being honest, the type of thing that was probably very, very strong at the start of the game, and then maybe got nerfed because of PvP, but that's just like a wild assumption. It just seems like that, you know? Okay, and now we get to actually explore more of the actual, city, I guess. It's always just been a pretty good spell, not like insane or anything. Okay. Well, that, like I said, that was just wild, like, assumption, because based off of the way this looks and acts, there have been things like this in previous Souls games that were just busted as all hell, as far as I recall. Oh, how I long for the launch DS2 days, where the lightning was just very, very good. Fucking... What's the best place to go from here? Avenue Balcony? Lower Capital Church? I have no clue. Let's go to the church. I was just sort of aimlessly wandering, and then I ended up in the depths. And then I was in the depths for a very long time. This... I don't remember this one. I don't remember this grace at all. Oh, no, wait, no. This is where we got the chunky guy's armor. Oh, we have a fucking worm to fight today, don't we? That's disappointing. You know what I'm going to do for a change of pace? We are going to... Oh. Inventory. We're going to open ourselves up to... PvP, right? That's what I need to do. Use this. Open World of Wanderers, and then... And then use this. Open world to more invaders. Okay, cool. Because you know what? It's been a bit. And we might have some fun doing this. And also, maybe now I can stick the rats on them and see how the rats do against real humans. Probably very poorly. But you know. Getting my ass kicked by a bunch of randos online can be fun. I mean, I do play fighting games. And that happens quite often in those. Okay, what the hell was that? Omen Smirk Mask. Mask with long, hideously twisted horns worn by the Omen killers. Increases strength. Bears the smirking face of an elder, twisted in wicked delight. This visage is carved in the image of the evil spirits that haunt the Omen in their nightmares. That is ugly as sin, bro. That might be one of the ugliest pieces of gear I have seen in one of these games. How much does it increase your strength by? By 2? Okay. What if I just get rid of it? Yeah, by 2. Okay. I'm sure there's someone out there who, like, just barely eked out the build they needed. That 2 strength from that, but it's not gonna be me. You will not catch me wearing shit like that. Fashion above all. Especially since Bloodborne, you know? Like, stats for the armor don't matter much anymore. I mean, there's still... For PvE, I feel like it could be a little bit of help here and there. But especially for PvP, it doesn't seem useful. It doesn't seem worthwhile. Okay. Down the ladder we go. PvP is where it's the most offensive to have stats on here? You mean like the PvP is where it could be the biggest deal? Because other people can see your fashion, so if you just look like an abomination, it's worse. Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, that's where the big worm is. So guess we go fight the worm and then we explore the rest. I don't want to fight another worm. I hate these fucking worms, bro. Seems to be doing all right damage. Oh, paying attention. What? I just phased through the dude. Oh, cool. Is your head gonna be? Oh, it's actually. No, wait, no, no. Okay, no, it's sorry. It's not actually in a position where I can move. Where I can hit him. It looked like it was, but it wasn't. These enemies are stupid. I don't like them. You know, and I didn't even use the rats there because I didn't want them to have to deal with that shit. Seems like it would be a really bad matchup for the rats, you know. Just a big guy flailing all around without a care in the world. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything else around here. So, going to double check these staircases. To make sure, you know, I've been up here, I've explored around here, just to make sure that there wasn't a path that I just walked by. Because I was, like I said, I was kind of not paying much attention to where I was going. I was just going places. Oh, shit. Let me up the ladder. Let me up the ladder. Okay, where the hell is this? Is this someplace I've been? Those guys are still trying to hit me with their lightning. This does not look familiar. Okay, I have been here. Oh, it's this. Okay, okay. This was like the big first main area. And that was the grace that we found. So let's explore this way, because this was a path we didn't go up. And then we can go back that other way. Having a great start so far. Getting hit by some random Andy, you know? Some random ass nobody. Okay. There's always a little bit of a readjustment period when I'm playing through these games. Right? Take a day off, take a few days off, and you just have to go back through and like reacquaint yourself with the way the game feels. And it feels like especially so with Elden Ring, because I mean, it's got things like jump attacks that the previous games didn't really have. No, stop that. He already got them. They heard him. I'm gonna get swarmed by like a million dudes now. Yeah. Knights with the bow aren't really threatening after you've played through Dark Souls 1. You could take a million dudes in a fight, right? In a fight, right, Lorelei? Okay, well, I don't know what this big cup is for. Also, hi. Ooh, there's a bell. Can I ring the bell? I can't ring the bell. Why can't I ring the bell? What the hell? Curse you, game. Okay. That's just a shortcut to here, I guess. Can I fall that distance? I'm gonna assume yes. I took a lot more damage than I expected. Dead. I'm not quite dead. Oh, I'm dead. Rot Essence Despair. The fuck is that supposed to be about? I died and I got an item? Rot Essence, Despair, the essence of a fallen tarnished, forgotten by grace. Carrying rot essence upon one's person is a constant reminder of their fragile mortality and inflicts a curse upon the holder. Every struggle becomes arduous. Did the world become more hostile to your presence, or did you shun yourself? Sites of grace provide respite from all forms of rot. It's a seamless thing. Just sit at the grace and they go away. Okay, but what does it do? Also, my controller unplugged. Cool. What did it do, though? Yeah, yep, you're right, it's gone. They just have random downsides. Oh, good to see this guy alive. I think that one lowered my damage, huh? That's interesting. Well, I'm gonna drop down again because fuck it. I'm sure there's a safe way to get down here, but you know, this is a faster way. It was to make it so in Seamless you couldn't just throw your corpses at something to slowly whittle it down, huh? Actually, you know what? I don't like fighting you. Okay, and all I got was Lost Ashes of War. I assume there's like a safe path to get here, but I just didn't take it, yeah. Come on down. I know you want to. What about you? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is the way I went to get to the sewers, right? Right? My memory is awful when it comes to things like this. I'm typically not terrible with directions, but... I don't think that guy's supposed to be like that. Just a guess. I don't think he was, yeah. I don't think he was meant to be floating midair. Yeah, okay. I've been down that way. And this leads back up over there. Okay, cool. And this is nothing. Okay, good. Tying up loose ends is a nice feeling. Kind of looked like he was mourning the death of the rats, so I just put him out of his misery. He can join them in hell. Okay. we're gonna go up over this way because there is still a little area to explore, or hopefully a little area. There's a lot of stuff. We've been on this place for like 3 streams now, so gonna sneak past these guys. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. They don't need to know that I was here. Nope, that guy on the left aggro, that's what I was waiting for. Okay, and how he's shooting lightning at me like a prick. Oh! Oh, and he could guard that. Even with my fully charged R2. Oh! Bro, that is a really prick move. Oh, and there's a cat over there. I don't like the cats. Maybe, hopefully, I won't have such a hard time with the cat now that, you know, I'm bigger and stronger and tougher. Or maybe it's still going to be really annoying to fight. Who knows? Maybe they decided to give it 1 billion HP. I forgot I had that. Have I been to this part before? Because this looks familiar. It's so fucking hard to tell. It's so hard to tell if I've been somewhere before. It all looks the same. Oh, someone's got like a nice little collection of potted plants. That's cute. Holy cow, that guy's doing a lot of damage with the buff. There's some cute plants. You know? Looks like someone really cares about these things. You know? A green thumb and all that. Yeah, okay. I have explored this bit up here. Probably. So towards the cat we go. Oh, but I need to grab that item. How do I grab that item from here? Can I don't think I can make that jump. Oh, and there's an item up there too, so clearly I can get on top of that thing. Yeah, I'm definitely not clearing that. Oh, well, I can clear this jump for sure. From here. And I get another key. Yippee. How do I get up there? Can I just... No way, can I just do that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. Oh, there's some more potted plants there. This is just a, city filled with gardeners, huh? I'm gonna sneak up behind the cat. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's a cat and a perfume there. Please don't buff the cat. Please don't buff the cat. Please don't buff the cat. Thank you. The last thing I wanted was a cat to be very big, very strong. Oh, that guy chased me up. Fuck. Die? Not quite. Thomas McIntyre, Beast Blood, Old Fang. Cool. I don't even think I was the one to kill that guy. I think the dude... I think this dude killed him. Or whoever's shooting at me. No, it couldn't have been whoever's shooting at me, because they're clearly shooting at nothing. Anyway, new piece of equipment. It looks just like these other ones, except slightly different. Erdtree surcoat. Armor worn by soldiers sworn to defend the royal capital of Langdell. This surcoat bears a majestic likeness of the Erdtree. Its golden backing is an honor bestowed to no other soldier. I mean, it's the nicest of the... Actually, no, this is probably the nicest of the bunch. It is nice, though, you know? I don't dislike it. Could use a cape. That's what it could really use, you know? So I hope there's a cape version of it. Heroes are in 2, okay. Guess we could read that. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between used to gain 20,000 runes. There were once heroes who walked the battlefields abundantly blessed by the Erdtree itself, who upon earning their honor simply died. Okay. Seems to be the end of this path over here. Means I need to go find that room again that had all the dudes throwing things at me that I just decided to rush up the ladder. Don't actually remember where that was. It wasn't up there because there's nothing up there. Was it down this way? Oh, yes. Yes, it was. Down this way. Down this ladder. Oh, what's this? I swear on my life. If this isn't a mimic, it's not. Well, fuck. And it doesn't even teleport you. What the hell? And it's just a stone sword key. Triple, what the hell? Kinda surprised no one has shown up. Yeah, I'm kinda surprised too. Let me, double check to make sure I am in fact open to Wanderer still. Yeah, I am. Maybe I need to use the, invasion item again. I am very, very surprised no one has shown up so far. But this is kind of what it was like the first time, right? Where, like, the first invasion took a while, and then after that it was a little bit more constant. A little bit more frequent. Okay. Back up here, and I go and I check to make sure that the other path down the stairs is something that I have already seen or done. Yes, this leads here. Which I think I haven't climbed up that. Oh shit, that did a lot. That did way more than I was expecting. Ooh. This doesn't look familiar. But yeah, the way I remember it working last time, I was like, no one's invading. Maybe there's just not a lot of people playing, and then the first dude showed up, and then the second dude, and third dude, and fourth dude, fifth dude showed up shortly after, right? So I'm kind of assuming that it's just a matter of you gotta wait a bit for the first one. I'm lost again, by the way. I don't have a clue where I should be going. Okay, I got a pickled turtleneck. This seems to just be where I was fighting that worm. Okay, going down the well. I think I've done this. I think I've been down this well. Yes, right? This is how I got to these sewers. Yeah, I've been down there. Okay. Is there a guy waiting for me? There's a guy. There's two guys. The guys that spit the white goo. guy's still up there waiting for me. Okay, bro, I'm gonna come deal with you in a second. Have a little bit of patience. I know it's kind of a rare attribute these days, you know. Instant gratification all the time. You gotta watch your YouTube shorts and your TikToks and play your mobile games. I understand. This thing is fucking huge. Which, I mean, that's what I wanted. I wanted to get closer to it and just be like, wow. Ooh, but it has materials. What's that? Oh, gravel stone. Okay. I'm not gonna complain about free materials. Well, okay. I won't say that. I might complain about free materials, depending. Depending on what they are, how they're given to me, whether or not they take up inventory space. Local item, it's just a rune arc, but that's... You would? I would. I would absolutely I'd complain about nearly fucking anything. I'd complain about just about anything that could cross your mind. I'll probably complain about it at some point. I'm just kind of that way. Up on him. Can I sneak up on him? Hey guy, you look like you're maybe contemplating life. How about instead you contemplate death? That did way less damage than I was expecting. Never let your guard down. Constant vigilance. Okay. I guess we could look at his pants, but I don't really feel like his pants are anything special. Greaves sworn by knights sworn to defend the royal capital of Lindell. Time has dulled their luster. Yeah. But sorry, time has yet to dull their luster is probably what that said. I saw the word time, dull, luster, and it was just like, yep. And a new hat too. Let's look at the new hat. Oh, this one's actually unique. Is the description unique? Not really. Blanched cap made from gilded iron. Issued to foot soldiers protecting the royal capital of Lindell. You know, I've seen one PvP recent fight on this place a few times. And in fact, I've seen Ouroboros fight in this place a few times as well. And a handful of other streamers whose names I don't remember, because those are the only two Soul streamers I have watched regularly for the last few years. Just a few? Yeah, just a few times Peeve has been here. Just a few. Definitely not half of the streams I ever watched of him playing Elden Ring when he was playing his Dorito character. Ooh, there's a lever. I love levers. I'm just here to pull the lever. Don't worry about anything else. What does this do? What do you do? Something somewhere is moving. Wouldn't tell you what. Was it that? Was that not open before? I don't know. I guess that's kind of the issue of pulling a lever that you don't know what it's doing, don't know what it's there for. Ooh, pain sword. Kane's sword, beloved sword of an aged knight whose last quest was long behind him, repurposed into a walking stick. The tip is rather worn. Though bent of back and without the brawn required even to raise the sword aloft, still he wished to meet his end with weapon in hand. Okay, so it's for an old man. Okay, and he's got this square off skill. It seems alright. It seems alright. And if you're gonna cosplay as an old man, or maybe you are an old man, it doesn't seem like a bad weapon. Okay. So this big guy is probably going to be a problem. Okay, rats, bite his ankles. Love when the camera does that. No, I can't believe you killed Lester. Or is it Jerry? I don't remember which one the last one is. Gargoyle's Halberd. And another golden seed, which means we're pretty close to being able to upgrade our thing. But let's take a look at that halberd. Bronze halberd wielded by valiant gargoyles. Just like the wielder, the missing parts have been mended with corpse wax. A patchwork champions. Okay. Ooh. Looks like a pretty hefty halberd. Interesting enough. Oh, what are these bastards? I don't like you and your little crossbow. I also don't like how you seem to have like, a lot of boys. Game decided to unlock on at a very unhelpful time. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, there it is. It's the big old tree root. I've seen a lot of shenanigans happen on these big old tree roots. So much so that I'm kind of intimidated to go up it because I feel like I'm gonna immediately get invaded and have boulders thrown at me. Or big old cannonballs fired at me from across the map. How do we get down there without dropping and taking a lot of damage? Oh, it's the other side of that bridge. Oh. I guess I'll just drop and take the damage. Annoying little guys. Time to hit them with some flame. Okay, what is this super juicy item? A smelting stone. Of course. I'm not gonna complain about that, but they kind of teased it from across the way, and then it wasn't that interesting. Why did I just roll twice if I was holding the button? I must have just let go without realizing it. Hey guys. You guys probably feel like super special tree guardian guys, right? Because you get to be actually on a root, you know? You get to be on the root of the tree. You probably feel like you're super important compared to some of the others. You know? I mean, if I was some tree loser, I'd probably be like, hell yeah, big tree root, and I get to perch up on it? Sign me up. Can't decide where to go first. I guess I'm gonna go down and deal with these dogs. Hey bro, get out of there. This is a little stable for horses, not for dogs. Okay? You're ruining the vibes. Is this where I think this is? Oh, okay, okay. So that switch opened this door, and I just aggroed that guy, didn't I? Fuck. I don't want to fight you, bro. Although this seems to be... Oh! I know this room. It's the, you know, the round table hold room. Which, gives me a bad feeling, right? Because I fought someone who was invading that room, or who looked like they were invading that room. I have a bad feeling that if and when I go in there, something's going to happen. So I'm going to put that off for a little bit. I'm going to come over here and check out these toes. Of course, the bastards aggro on me right away. Stop that. Come here. Get that shit out of here, bro. Oh, that did so much damage. Holy cow. Rock Acid's hopelessness. Oh no. What does that one do? Oh, that one lowered my max HP and FP, is what that looks like. Reduces maximum health, stamina, and focus. Okay. But if I just do this, then all is good again. Okay. Got my runes back. And, you know, I'm basically exactly where I was before, but just in a much better position. Dude, that guy already saw me? What the hell? Eyes like a hawk. Can't squeeze through there. Too bad. Can I get up on there? Looks like I can. Ooh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Can I get up there is the question. No, definitely not. What I can do is drop him up here. Oh, okay. You want to come down to me? That's fine. I do not mind. And your friend over there is none the wiser. Although I've got some beef with him, so he's not getting out of this. Stone seal. Sacred seal made from gravel stone, thought to be an ancient dragon scale, enhances dragon cult incantations of the royal capital. The worship of the ancient dragons does not conflict with belief in the archery. After all, the seal and the lightning itself are both imbued with gold. Huh. So I guess that's like one of these, except specifically for Dragon Cult incantations. And I guess Dragon Cult is different than Dragon Communion. Huh. Makes me wonder, what are the incantations that I currently have, which I guess I'll have to look at that at a grace. How do I get up there? You can look at them in your inventory too. How? Oh, I guess I go over to this, right? Does it say, like in the description, incantation of the fire monks, beast clergyman? I mean, I get it that these were from the beast guy, right? But is there a specific area that says, like, this is a beast incantation, right? That I can quickly see? Like, these ones say fire monks, fire giants. This one doesn't say anything like that at all. Sinister prophecy, fire monks, sinister prophecy. The first line, okay, so it's just the first line. Interesting. Obviously that one is Dragon Communion. It's the only Dragon Communion one I have, because it's the only one I could use for a short while. But I guess now if I go back to the Dragon Communion areas, I might be able to use more stuff. Ooh. There's a human. Hello, human. You here to kick my ass, huh? I don't know what the fuck that is. You wanna take a sippy? And you're gonna glow blue, whatever the fuck that means. Oh, you've got Death Blight, huh? Oh, this is not gonna go well for me. Oh, dang. No! I thought he would maybe roll, you know. Are we really gonna sippy? You, sir, are a coward. SMH. Yeah, Bob, these aren't duels. You should always be healing. Yeah, I know, but, like, He was one hit away from killing me, and he just decided, I'm gonna back up and sip like a little bitch. SMH. I'm just gonna put it, I absolutely hate that you can heal through things like that. Right? When someone invades you, your heals should be gone, their heals should be gone. Right? I just think that's how that should work. Because, like, fuck, man. That means that before going invading, your best bet in every single one of these games is, okay, get as many heals as you possibly can. That would be way too easily griefable, as if the game isn't filled with bullshit. As invaders would just hide, and yeah, and that'd be fine. That would be totally fine. I really don't like that the way to play it when you're fighting one-on-one human people is like, oh no, I'm low HP, let me run away for a bit. Let me run away so that I get far enough away to take a sip. I've never liked that. It has always been annoying. That wouldn't really be fine and encourages non-gameplay actions. I mean, I guess it would suck in an open world game like this, right? But I don't know, I'd still prefer that. It's on you to stay close to them, except even in a lot of these games, especially, I saw it a lot, especially in Dark Souls 3, even if you stay close to them, the sips are so fast that like, oh, okay, they took a sip, I got one R1 on them. Whoop-de-doo. Like, it's genuinely awful. One of the very many reasons why I dislike very strongly the PvP in these games. Right? Oh, cool. I'm punishing them for getting a sip, except they sipped like 4 times as much HP as I was able to do them for the punish. Yeah, that's not a thing here. I don't believe you. I'm talking as a normal fucking person that's just playing the game, not as someone that is geared for PvP, okay? My swing was not doing that much damage. Like, so many people talk about the PvP in this game as if it's, well, once you get a build going and you know what you're doing. Yeah, well, once you get a build going and know what you're doing in literally anything, of course it's going to be less, like, nonsense. But, like, the majority of the PvP in this game, is someone normally going through the game, right? I suppose in this game with a friend, and they're getting invaded by someone that knows what they're doing, and they don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. Right? It's so ass backwards how people try to come to defend this game. We come to defend the PvP in these games from a standpoint of, well, if you know what you're doing, no one knows what the fuck they're doing. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing. That's kind of how these games work. Ooh, can I jump up here? Is that how I'm supposed to get up there? Ooh, can I make this jump? I don't feel like I can make this jump. Top got invaded and they healed. It's not that they healed. It's that they had the... all they had to do was tap me one more time. Right? They weren't actually in the range of getting one-shot by literally anything that I have. And instead, they decided to back up and heal. Because that's actually just the best thing to do. Right? That was just a culmination of, like... Oop, why do I keep doing that? That was just a culmination of, like, my frustration with invasions and healing throughout the whole series. I don't know how to get there. Why did this random guy have that thing? Was it a rare drop? Now that I think about it. This random guy had this gravelstone seal. So maybe... maybe it was a random drop. If so, strange. That you can get a seal like that from a random drop. Is there nothing over this way? It's like a dead end, or am I missing something? Their whole thing was just wanting to deathblight you, and that's why they why that specific person healed. I think that's lame as shit. And these games always have lame shit like that. Like Blood Loss is lame as hell. Deathblight is lame as hell. Poison is lame as hell, but I don't mind that because that's kind of just like a thing that everything has. Every game has to have poison for some reason. And at least that's like a slow, but very, very slow, very ineffective, like, way to go about killing someone. We're an extremely lame invader. There's not a such thing as a not lame invader. That's kind of my stance on it. You very occasionally meet someone, you're like, okay, you know, they're being aggressive, but even then, the systems itself do not lead to the game being, being not lame. Oh, look, a grace. Lightless bird painting. You can 100% have fun fights with people who aren't just like that. The only time I've had like actual serious fun with PvP, right, is when I am invading people in Dark Souls 1, when I was invading people in Dark Souls 1 and just either just poking them to death with poison and seeing like how do they respond, right? Can they deal with this nonsense? Or when I was going into the forest and throwing magic missiles at people and being like, can you dodge a heavy soul arrow? The answer, by the way, still, all these years later, 60 to 70% of people cannot dodge a heavy soul arrow. It is very funny. Anytime I've tried to actually like engage with the combat, right? I did some duels at the end of my co-op playthrough of Dark Souls 1 with Soul. That sucked. We used a bunch of different weapons. We weren't trying to cheese each other or anything, but it just wasn't very interesting. I did some invasions in Dark Souls 3. I did a co-op playthrough of that with one of my brothers, and when he wasn't around to play, I just did co-op and invasions, and basically all of that sucked. The co-op was fun. The invasions were incredibly lame. I stopped doing those very quickly, and you know, yeah. How the fuck can they not dodge a soul arrow? Listen. It's just very difficult to dodge a heavy soul arrow, okay? When you run into someone whose entire build is just, I'm gonna two-shot you if you can't dodge heavy soul arrow, you're gonna get hit by the first one and you're gonna panic. Is it really hard? It's not actually hard, though. I could dodge a soul arrow even against someone with a very shitty connection, like 100% of the time. Those people just had a hard time. Are any spells other than Wrath of Gods hard to dodge? It can be annoying to dodge Crystal Soul Mass, Homing Crystal Soul Mass, right? Or like Pursuers, but only if there's other stuff coming at you. Black Flame, yeah, I guess Black Flame too. Combustion is kind of crazy good in Dark Souls 1. Two Fingers Prayer Book. Combustion is good in like every single game, yeah, but in Dark Souls 1 specifically, it feels like here, I have O Flame, right? In Dark Souls 1, it feels like it's half the time of that, right? It feels very, very, very fast. I feel like an asshole. I just came in here and killed these guys, and they were just, you know, making stew. Took their prayer book, and I beat them to death. Is that it? Really nothing else going on here? Oh, I can open this? Oh, I can open this. Cool. Kind of ran up to it, not expecting to be able to open it at all. Ooh, a lever. Was the lever just to open that door? Like, what the hell is the lever for? Could I have come at this another way? Ah, fucking these guys. Come here. Do your stupid thing. Oh, that had way more range than I expected. Have enough time to roll after the jump attack, but apparently not. Oh. DS2 has a problem where there are really fast pyromancies that are crazy strong, like Forbidden Sun. I didn't ever do anything with pyromancy in DS2, so I don't have a clue about any of that. I never did any PvP in Dark Souls 2, and all of my PvE stuff, I never once touched pyromancy. Bro, stop spinning. I keep forgetting that I have this spell, so I should use it. Oh, frame rate was dying there for a moment. What the hell? Must be loading in, you know, a really big boss. Or maybe just loading in this cool axe. Stormhawk axe. Battle axe designed to resemble a hawk with its wings comprising the blade, signature weapon of warriors who strive to remain with the storm, despite being so far from their place of birth. Their hearts are proud and thereby easily undone. Unique skill, Thunderstorm. Imbue the armament's wing blade with lightning and swing it around to create a tempestuous lightning storm. Follow up with an additional input to perform up to 2 spinning attacks. The lightning will stay on the blade for a while. Okay, it's a much smaller axe than I was expecting. Looked like a typical axe set, yeah. Okay. What did it say about the skill? Follow up was an additional input to perform up to 2 spinning attacks, so I can. Okay. This spot pissed. Why did I say pissed? Psst. Check my DMs. Okay, I'll check my DMs. Reading is hard. Please remember, don't make fun of me too bad about any of that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. The 24th can't come soon enough. Oh my goodness. That last one is so good, Pilot. It's so good. How are you this good at this? I have to stop looking at them because I want to show people. That's just too good. Please send me your PayPal as soon as possible so that I can pay you for these. Show off the last one since it wasn't technically part of it? Okay, okay. I will show off the last one. The last one is just... Oh, am I getting invaded? Is that what happened? Why am I being kicked out of my menu? Oh no, it's just because I clicked the tab button. And the game does that because it does. Okay, y'all, are you ready for this? I don't think y'all are ready for this. This is the quote-unquote freebie that Pilot sent my way. Look how good that is. Pop cool. That's so good. It's amazing. Okay, and of course, right as I'm gushing about this, my roommate walks in and has something to say to me. Anyway, that is amazing. I'm so glad that those exist. They're just good. Okay. Let's go up this elevator. See where it's taking us. And just see if I can... Okay, there's nothing down there as far as I can tell. Nothing underneath the elevator. Oh. Oh, I know this place. I've been here. The thought process was that you use the goofy cool peepo all the time, so you made one of Oddish. Well, You were correct. Okay, well, I can use this teleporter now, maybe? Maybe? Teleport me. Let's go. Where are we going? I don't know. Okay, we seem to be at a tower. Where on the map are we? Somewhere very far away. Okay. Isolated divine tower. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to kill a boss to go in there. I guess I have to teleport back. As far as locations go, the fact that this is kind of just in the middle of nowhere, very neat. But I can't go in there yet. Right? I mean, that's not a door and that's not a door. So it's shut. Tightly locked. Gotta kill a boss first. I think. So, let us return to where we were, which is to say, somewhere around here. Divine Bridge, maybe? Maybe that's where we were? Yes, this is where we were. Cool. Wait, did you miss it? Oh my lord, how did you miss it? Did you walk away? Oh, that's just sad. Well, I guess you're just gonna have to wait. Everybody point and laugh. It's fine, it's fine. I'll show it off one more time at the end of the stream. Okay? At the very end, I will show it off again. Until then, you're gonna have to wait. Okay, we need to go up this time. Oh, wait a minute. There's a room up there I haven't been in, I don't think. Pilot, don't show him. Pilot, listen to me. Don't show him. He can wait. This man's always laughing at my despair. Now it's time for him to have a taste of his own medicine. Wait, is this just right here? Am I crazy? Oh no, okay. I haven't been in here. Oh. Sanctified wet blade. Hammer. Oh, we got his hammer and his wet blade. Oh, there's a burned up corpse here. Buy my sword. The emote. We got Hero's Rune. You got up to watch your dog playing in the water. Sure, this is an acceptable reason. It is an acceptable reason, but this is very funny, so... Open up. I'm here to kill the fingers. Open up. Loaded sword. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to look at when we get back to... Well, when we're done exploring this area, I guess. Listen, I gotta keep people engaged. You know, I gotta have a reason to keep people watching. So, sorry, but in order to keep you sticking around, not that, not that I think you were gonna leave, but apparently you did leave. So now you gotta wait. Wrong place, wrong time. This is where Stinky is. And look, we got another seedbed curse. Because Stinky was here again. And he was making a mess. Oh no, did he figure it out? Oh, I wasn't paying any fucking attention. I am stupid. Oh, that guy's still at the door. He was still there waiting. Okay, we're gonna go grab that last item from up there, and then we're gonna look at all the stuff that we picked up. Damn it! Did you check the VOD, you bastard? Curse you and your functioning brain and your problem solving. How could you do that to me? I was having fun holding it over your head. But yeah, it's really, really good. It's like, damn. Pilot actually just kills it. Your hands smell like wet dog now, and you deserve it. Okay. So, we got Coated Sword. Hidden sword once granted to the Tarnished of the Round Table by the Two Fingers. A formless cipher comprises its blade, which deals holy damage no shield can repel. Champions would gather at the Round Table hold in days long past, when the Two Fingers were masses of oration, their flesh yet full of vigor. Unique skill, Unblockable Blade. Imbue the cipher blade with light, extending its length. Then strike with a sudden sweeping attack. This attack cannot be blocked. So let's go ahead and look at that. I probably went right past it because... Coated sword, there we go. Ooh. It glows. It makes a cool noise. We've seen a weapon like this before. We have another weapon kind of like it. Man, can I just say, I hate this follow-up. This little swipe upwards, I hate that. It looks so goofy and just like functionally, I don't like it. I wish short swords like this, with this stab, had literally anything else to follow it up instead of that. But anyway. Okay, that's cool. That's like really, really cool. That goes in my list of like really cool shit that this game has. Cool sound, cool unique skill, cool look. That one's just neat. Okay. Do I go up here to the right? I think I go up here to the right. And then I can go up there, or I assume I can get up there from there, but maybe not. Who knows? Oh, there's a big guy with an axe. Hello, big guy with an axe. Can I sneak up on you? No, you're going to turn around, right? Yep, okay. Oh! Oh. Okay, he can throw me off. I do not want to put up with that. Oh, and he's got a little flail on the end, so he has a fast attack too. You're gonna be an annoying fight. Oh my lord. Fucking hell. Rot Essence Decay. Oh, this is not the one I want to be at. But let's look at Decay. The essence of fallen tarnish, blah blah blah. Rock takes hold of your connection to your maiden. Elena seems fainter, her boons and gifts farther. Sights of grace provide. Okay, I don't know what that means. Died again, I see. Yes, yes. That is the kind of the way this works. Where the hell do I go for that one? It's not this one. Not this one. Don't think it's this one either. What killed me this time? Big guy with an axe. He delayed his swing a lot as he was running at me. I should get rid of the rest of these because they don't seem very good, so I should just use them. Oh, of course he's got a billion range too. Oh, I might die to gravity here. Let's find out. Oh, so close. I didn't know you had to follow up to that. And to that, apparently. That's a tough enemy. Star Fist. Is that just a fucking... I have to see this. Is that just a cestus, but like... Is that just a spiked ball? Oh, I never looked at the hammer. That's right. But is that just a spiked ball you put on your arm? Your hand, even? It is! Oh my lord. Bro. That is some silly stuff right there. Spherical iron manifold covered in spikes which induce blood loss. Used in brutal games of pugilism. Dude, that swings so incredibly fast. Like that, it's... Like, damn. If the blood loss on that thing is good, I can imagine it being, like... Just a very quick way to build up blood loss. So, let's go find that hammer. Hammer, 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 hammer. Hammer. Hammer comprised of a large stone affixed to a metal handle, originally a blacksmith's tool. The art of smithing is said to have originated among the giants. This weapon's striking attacks boast ample weight behind them. Skill, kick. Yeah, that's a big old hammer. A nice looking hammer, too. Ooh, I kind of like those R1s. I especially like how this one, the swing, like, starts behind you. That really gives it a nice arc. And I like how they follow up with the R2 is just another swing down instead of a swing upwards. Yeah, this is a nice hammer. If I'm looking for a change of pace, again, sometime soon, it'll be between that and that one sword I picked up. The one great sword that I picked up. One of your favorite weapons in the game is a hammer. And you're 99% sure I haven't found it. Well, I mean, let's look at the other hammers to see. I mean, these are like the blunt weapons that I have. I don't really have many hammer-like things. I have the brick hammer and the hammer, right? Got a club, got this skull. Yeah, I haven't. That's what I figured. It doesn't feel like I've picked up very many hammer-like things. Oh, fucking hell. Another one of you. You know what? You're getting the rats. Oh, someone is cooking something delicious in my home. Oh. Yeah, that's right. You're no match for the rat family. Ritual Shield Talisman. A talisman patterned after shields used in ritual combat held to honor the Erdtree. Raises defense when HP is at its maximum. Practice had died out by the age of the king consort Radagon, but remains of the arenas where ritual combat took place can still be found in every land. HP up, or defense up at max HP. I find that more appealing than defense up at low HP. Is this just another PvP arena? Is the game gonna tell me yet again that there's just more ways to do PvP? Yes. Duels. To engage in combat with other players, touch the effigy of America in a Coliseum. Duels in which combatants fight one-on-one can be undertaken in this venue. Boo. Why does that game need like 4 different Coliseums? It's nice to have different looking ones. What, different looking Coliseums? I mean, I guess. Why do fighting games need more than one stage? They don't. I just mean in terms of, like, location. This has been 3 times now. When I go to a place, I'm like, oh, it's just for PvP. Right? Like, it would just be nice if, you know, it was clear that, like, coming up here is kind of wasting my time. Because duels are lame. Also, fighting games don't need more than one stage. I'm going to double down on that. Fighting games do, in fact, not need more than one stage. One stage is fine. In fact, I'd actually argue most fighting games only have one stage. The background is just background. Okay. Oh, I didn't see a bunch of y'all. I'm going to leave y'all be, though, because I've killed enough of your kind for no reason. And I've been over to the left before, right? Because that was where I decided to drop down when I didn't need to drop down. Yes. Okay. So let's go up the roots. You know that one character I said is soul-coded earlier? Yes? Sabrina, right? That was their name? You're ready to ruin it for me the next time that I'm on. Oh boy, I can't wait. Can't wait for a character design that is liking to be ruined because of the internet. Fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, I have been on the internet for a very long time, so this will not be the first nor the last. Not the internet? What, so you're saying the game itself ruins the character? Because, you know, that I could believe too. And again, wouldn't be the first time. Holy grease. Oh, I got some holy grease. Hey. This... not the spot. No, this is the spot I thought it was. Okay. Thought maybe there was an upper part that I needed to drop down to, or drop down from again. I'm paranoid about missing things. You just noticed something that is indeed the game's own doing. Oh. That's fine, I can probably ignore it. I've ignored worse things than, whatever the hell that can dish out to me. Is this a boss? This looks like a boss, and I'm pretty sure this is the spot where I've seen, like, invaders not be able to move. Right, not like, people go in here and then the invaders disappear, right? Maybe I'm crazy. Oh look, it's a boss. Hi, Godfrey. You have a very similar name to that other guy. We've had a very similar name to that other guy. And this is kind of a theme that I am aware of. Oh, get a stab with an axe? What a Chad. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna throw some rocks. Oh, right. He did start the game. He did start the fight with him. Right. I'm gonna stomp again. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Gray. Why are you piss colored? Just out of curiosity. Ow. Fucking hell. You have a lot more range than you do. Oh, I was expecting a big, like, big explosion in the ground when he pulled out his axe. No! No! I just wanted to get the last swing in. Fuck. I was so ready for first try. I should have just been patient. I should have been a little bitch is what I should have been. I should have been a bitch like that invader who invaded me, you know? Oh. I'll just start right here. Okay, well, might as well pop this and this, and you know what? We're gonna take a pickled neck too, because why not? His moveset seems pretty straightforward, but he does do the Elden Ring thing of, oh, you thought that was the end of the string? Actually, there's 16 more moves. Didn't come out, which I mean, if I rolled, would have gotten caught anyway. Of course, there was another follow-up. I should have known. Throw your axe. No, do that move instead. fine. Hey, what's up? That just kept going. Jet, why are you biting my toes? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. It's dinner time, isn't it? Halfway through that fight, my cat just started biting at my toes. Like a little weirdo. Okay, so let's all just pretend that that was first try, or at least pretend that it was second try because there was some outside interference, okay? Hell yeah, first try. Easy. What a pushover. What a pushover. I'm so good at the game, you know, I beat that guy first time. Didn't even need to learn his moveset. Okay, did I get anything from him? I didn't get anything from him. Dude was so lame I didn't even get anything, but that does remind me there are other things I got that I need to look at. Sanctified Wetblade grants choice of affinity upgrade to weapon. When applying an affinity using physical or golden type ashes of war, an additional affinity of sacred or lightning can be chosen. Yippee. I also have this painting of the flightless bird. Painter is said to have captured the landscape scene during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. Soul of the painter and the vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. Didn't get anything? I mean, oh, talisman pouch. Yeah, I can equip another talisman. Whoopee. What talisman do I equip? Fuck if I know. Raises vitality? I mean, it doesn't seem terrible, but it's not interesting. Enhances charge spells and skills. Enhances roars and breath attacks. Raises poise. Raises fire attack. Raises lightning attack. I don't... There, for me, there really hasn't been almost like any interesting talismans. So I guess I'll just go with something basic like this. Raises stamina recovery speed. Or, I have plenty of good ones. I don't care whether they're good. I care whether they're interesting, right? And just, I don't know. Raises dex, raises strength. I don't give a shit about that. Raises attributes, but also increases damage taken. That's kind of interesting, but I just don't... I don't know. My damage is fine. I guess I'll just put the stamina recovery speed one on. Because... that way I don't have to rely on killing turtles, which I haven't seen in a very long time, and using their necks. That's a bunch of dead guys. A bunch of dead guys. Okay, I will take a quick break as I feed my cat. I will be back in like less than 5 minutes. Unless my roommates interrupt me. Which, I guess, I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes because they might... they might do that. They are very much known for doing that. Okay, gotta feed my cat. BRB. Okay, I have returned. I was not assailed by a random conversation. Not that I would mind. I do like talking to my roommates. They are nice people. I mean, they even when they make food, they make enough food for everybody. So that's a really nice thing that they don't have to do. I do the same in return whenever I make food most of the time, unless I know that they're not around. Guys, I can't believe I one-shot that boss, right? You know? I'm so good at this game. Unmatched, even. Okay, well that looks like another area. So let's go back down and see if there's anything down first. Ooh. There's an item up there. How do I get that? I want the item. That's where it came from. So this is over here. This should be new. Oh. There's equipment I need to look at. Yeah, there we go. Alberic's pointed hat. Alberic's robe. Alberic's bracers. And Alberic's trousers. Okay, Alberic's pointed hat. Mad Tongue Alberic's pointed hat. A sign of heretical practitioner. Set with red glintstones said to be formed by the blood of sacrifices. Strengthens thorn sorcery. Alberic was an aloof yet disturbed heretical sorcerer said to have been driven mad by jeering tongues during his service to the Round Table Hold long ago. Mad Tongue Alberic's robe. Set with red glintstones, blah blah blah. Okay, that seems to be, yeah, okay, the same thing. Reach. Not gonna lie, this looks kind of nice. The red glintstones look fan-freaking-tastic on the shoulders. Did I look at the coated sword yet? I did, and it is very cool. The pants that I was wearing right there. Okay. Ooh. You should maybe actually put the thing on. Oop. Yeah, we're keeping the gloves on with the glintstones in them. Because I like the way it looks. Oh, is there anything over here? No? Just a random crevice? Okay. I don't mind there being just random crevices some places. Can I not jump on this? No, I can. Surely there's a secret on the roof. Otherwise they wouldn't let me be on the roof. Surely. There wasn't a secret on the roof. Read message. Regression alone reveals secrets. Okay. Thanks for the advice. I just wanted to make sure that there's nothing in this little building that I missed by jumping off the roof. Jumping onto the roof. It does not look like there is. What about on the big root? Doesn't look like there's anything around here either. Okay, cool. So I should just go back down because that's where I needed to be anyway. So this says regression alone reveals secrets. What does that mean in lieu of this big statue? Who knows? But let's attack. Okay, well, I had to try something. It doesn't have an examine prompt on it or anything. It just looks like it's kind of important, but I'm not sure why. Ooh. Oh. One of you, huh? Oh, my lord. Okay, you wanna pick a drill, break me, yeah? Okay. Hell yeah, first try. Hell yeah, first try. I'm amazing. I'm kind of goated with the sauce, if you will. Okay, Barrier of Gold. One of the incantations of the Erd Tree worship. Greatly increases magic damage negation for the caster and nearby allies. Hold to continue praying and delay activation. This incantation was used by champions of the Erd Tree in the First and Second Liurnian Wars, during which the red-haired Radagon joined the heroes' ranks. I also keep forgetting to look at this prayer book. Two Fingers Prayer Book. Prayer book containing incantations of the two fingers, an item once trusted to the tarnished worthy of lordship. Can be given to a learned cleric to gain access to the following incantations. Lord's Heal, Lord's Aid. You shaking your head because I said goated with the sauce? Gotta get with the times, old man. I'm still in my 20s for a couple of weeks. I'm allowed to say those young whippersnappers slang words. I'm gonna jump on this roof. Actually, wait, let me look around first, make sure. Make sure there's nothing else I need to be jumping on. My cat is once again screaming at me. Do I know why? No. Can I guess why? I've tried to solve those problems for him, but none of it worked. It's just maybe that kind of day for him, you know? Kind of day where you need to scream. I feel like I jumped down here for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. Okay, so let's go back up to this. Is this where I was? No, this was not where I was. That's the Divine Bridge. Was this where I was? It has to be. This map sucks. When it comes down to it, this map sucks. right? There's way, way, way too much, like... There's a lot of detail here, but none of it is actually that useful as, like, a map going through the game. Okay, let's go up. We've gone down, and now we must go up. Nice view from up here. No? Get to see the dragon. Get to see the arena over there. Get to see all the golden roofs. Roofs? Is it roofs or is it roofs? Oh, hi. Got a few of you now. Much like that other guy, you're not really much of a threat at the moment. You were a boss before, but now you're just a bitch. Oh, and there's another thing. Okay. That room looks important, so... What are these things? Oh, they're stone tablets. I was gonna say, they looked like books, and apparently they're, you know, see-through. They look like books, but not quite. But they're stone tablets with writing on them. Hard to tell when the camera... Yeah, there's definitely writing on there. Hard to tell when the camera just makes them transparent. Okay, let's edit this one and see what this site of grace is called. So that we know where to go. Queen's Bedchamber. Oh. And here we get Blessing of the Erd Tree. Can you show key item, streamer? That's what I'm doing. Oh, you mean that. Okay, yeah. I will show you my key items in a moment. Blessing of the Erd Tree, one of the ancient Erd Tree incantations. Grants a greater blessing to the caster and nearby allies, gradually restoring a large amount of HP. Hold to continue praying and delay activation. The Erd Tree once flourished with abundance. Yet, it was only for a fleeting moment. Such is the course of all life. Okay. Key items. This is my key items. Oh. There's a Crimson Crystal tier I never looked at. Let's see. Crystal tier formed from blah blah blah. Can be mixed in the Flask of Wondrous Physic. The resulting concoction restores half of one's maximum HP. Okay, so if you use both of these and put them both in the Flask of Wondrous Physic, you just get your full HP. Fair enough. Twiggy Cracked Tear. Can be mixed in the Flask of Wondrous Physic. The resulting concoction prevents one's runes from being lost upon death. Okay. And then Winged Crystal Tear. Temporarily reduces equipment load. That's... Why would you want to reduce equipment load temporarily? We also got this. But that was ages ago, and it's just a map. Jumping up on stones. I love when games let me do this. Oh, Mr. Viewer. Why did you need to see my key items? Oh, look, another boss. No reason. Smiley face, I don't trust you. Oh, cutscene. This one must be important.
Graceless, tarnished.
I wouldn't say I'm graceless.
What is thy business with these thrones?
Bro, you again?
Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn.
Yeah, I've killed that guy.
Praetor Rykard.
I don't know who that is.
Luna Princess Rani.
I do know who that is. She's sleeping.
Willful traitors. All.
Yeah?
Thy kind are all of a piece.
Seems a bit racist, but, you know, whatever.
Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
I'm saying.
Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgoth, last of all kings.
But bro, I don't think we're gonna be the last one. Okay. Got some of the same moves as our guy Rick. Can't believe the game is making me fight Rick a third time. Rick with a spear, with a sword. Yeah, he delays that a lot. The theme of this entire game. The theme of the entire combat interactions in this game. Oh, he delays that a lot. Oh. Hey, dude. I've seen that before. Okay. Fuck off.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Why does he have the same voice and the same look as that other guy? Don't they realize that they made these bosses very confusing and hard to remember if they do this? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pop one of these bad boys. And we're gonna eat this. And we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay, the tracking on that is not amazing. So. But he does a sweep before he does it. And then sweep. Okay. This shit kind of irritating. Are you gonna do the thing that? Yeah. Okay, he's gonna do the thing that Ricky does. Which is just, what the hell?
To thy
Oh.
fairies.
Why am I falling? Why did I fall through the floor? He does the thing that Ricky does, which is power up. Because, you know, phase 2. That's the thing that bosses do. I fell through the floor for some reason. I'm just going to assume that's a weird bug.
These foolish ambitions.
I hate the delays in this game, I'm not gonna lie to you. Genuinely, they're the least fun or interesting thing about the game. Actually, like... I don't know, man. They're just not interesting. Hey, I'm gonna run up right to you, and then I'm gonna stop. But I'm not gonna stop like a normal amount of time. I'm gonna stop, make it look like I'm starting, and then stop again. Diagonal from him. Just watch the boss and don't spam roll. It's not a matter of spamming roll, it's a matter of I'm literally delaying it because I know there's a delay, but like my reactions, I'm reacting to them moving, right? But I can't just react to them moving every time because they have huge fucking delays like that. The game conditions you to spam roll because the bosses all have incredibly fast moves that you have to just react to the movement, right? Not to the animation, but to the movement. And then it also is like, actually, you reacted to the movement, huh? The thing we want you to do? Well, fuck you. The animations are like intentionally misleading. Yeah, that's what it is. The animations are like intentionally like, nope, sorry, I didn't actually start that swing. I think for this guy, I will actually swap to the faster weapon. And you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this right away because I am going to take damage. A modern game like Dark Souls 1 would just be way too easy. Dark Souls doesn't need to be difficult.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
I do not understand why so many people, I mean, I kind of understand it because of the marketing stuff. I don't get why people think Dark Souls needs to be hard. A Souls game doesn't need to be hard. In fact, the harder it is, the less interesting it is for me. Dark Souls 1 is not a particularly difficult game. Neither is Dark Souls 2 or 3. This isn't even a particularly difficult game. It just has some bosses like this with delays that are just kind of annoying. I enjoy challenges in my game. I do too. But I don't enjoy this type of challenge. How did that miss? How did I swing miss there? Okay, that hit me. Every other time I've been fine there, but maybe I just rolled at the wrong angle. Okay. Bosses with big delays that make you have to rethink how you are approaching rather than just roll R1 repeat. I agree entirely, which is why Bloodborne to me is such a disappointing game, because most of that game is just big swing, dodge towards the boss twice, and then attack, right? But I think this is an even less interesting way of going about it, because the game, as I mentioned before, it tricks you into rolling in all the time, right? It tricks you into being like, okay, well, this move, and this move, and this move, and this move, right? These 6 different moves that this boss has, these animations are very quick, and they look just like these other animations, right? So you need to be ready to roll in to avoid them at all times. But also, this one, which looks just like that other one where you need to roll in very quickly to avoid it, is very slow. And if you roll in on reaction, guess what? You're gonna get hit by it. And it'd be one thing, if that's how it works, right? But on top of that, the bosses are doing different follow-ups like all the time. They aren't always doing the same follow-ups to every combo, right? Plus, the tracking is really good too. That's been a problem for a long time now. It's never been worse than Dark Souls 2. The Dark Souls 2 tracking was just the worst. They were basically spinning on a top. But in this game, I've noticed that like I'm still getting hit by things when I am directly behind bosses, which is annoying. Still getting hit by things where the boss is swinging forward and I am directly behind them. That one there, the first that I got hit by, was maybe not the best example, but it is an example of what I'm talking about, right? He pulled out his big spear, and then he immediately went for a stab, instead of pulling out the big spear and then delaying it for 16 seconds before he throws it, right? In my mind, I saw, oh, big spear, he's gonna delay. But no, it was, oh, big spear, he stabs right away, right? Learning to deal with those sorts of things is just so frustrating when there's so many of them for each boss. Clear tells are, in fact, a good thing. PS2 tracking was so bad. It was maybe the worst tracking in any video game. I mean, it was the best tracking of anything I've ever seen, right? But worst tracking I've ever seen in terms of, like, it wasn't fun. Tried to roll there, but the button didn't go down. I don't know if that was the game or me, but... Dude rolled away and had a follow-up? Too many clear tells and bosses just give you some normal enemy. It's hard to balance. Yeah, I agree it's hard to balance, but, like, damn, FromSoft was doing actually fine with that sort of thing. In, like, Dark Souls 3. And I think Bloodborne should be balanced to be way more interesting than it is if the answer to everything wasn't actually just dodge in, which it, like, I can't think of a boss in that game where I couldn't just dodge their moves inward and in with them. Okay, so he leaves behind puddles that explode, and then I fall through the floor. He leaves behind puddles that explode in phase 2. If that happens with his big unlimited blade works move, right, where he pulls swords down from the sky over and over, that's gotta be annoying. I'm not trying to rag on this boss specifically, by the way. It's just like, my complaints with this game and my complaints with the genre as a whole are kind of just coming to a head recently, where it's just like, I'm just so tired of these games, man. I'm so tired of them. They've like almost all universally decided that they were going to lean into, instead of interesting mechanics, difficult boss fights and unforgiving difficulty, right? And that is the least interesting part. There are so many better combat systems. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. There are so many better combat systems to focus on difficulty with, right? If I wanted a difficult game, like a truly difficult game, I have so many better options. You would definitely not call this unforgiving difficulty. No, there are some elements to unforgiving difficulty here, right? Like losing your runes on a second death, right? These games, they do plenty to accommodate for new players, right? But there are elements of things here that are unforgiving, right? Like, this game is punishing me for having played all of the previous Souls games because, oh, right, for literally 10 plus years now, I've just been told to roll in. The delay to that is absurd. Do I have anything I actually want to use? Neo 2 is unforgiving difficulty. Neo 2 is not unforgiving difficulty. Neo 2 is just... You're gonna get good and you're gonna use these systems. That's what Neo 2 is. I would not call Neo 2 unforgiving at all. Neo 2 just requires that you engage with literally every one of its systems. Neo 2 is what I would call a very good, very difficult action game, though. Because the more you put into it, the more you will get out of it. Neo 2 has a lot of systems that allow you to take advantage of them. That's the kind of thing you don't like. You don't like games where, like, there's just a ton of stuff for you to do. You want to use what you want to use and not what you live. Well, you can do that in Neo 2. It's just that, like, if you go out of your way... No, okay, for example, Noble has done... Holy shit, that's a long way. Noble has done his playthrough, and I watched him do it, of items only, right, in Neo 2. Right, like he only used ninjutsu items and things like that, and that worked. Right? But it's a game where, like, if you choose not to use ninjutsu items, yeah, you're kind of crippling yourself a little bit. It's still doable. But if you really, really, really want to succeed,
Shall not be forgiven.
You use everything. Not a fan of that. Did you put blood on his weapon? Okay, no, it's not there anymore. I don't like that. I don't like that. Nope. Gonna catch my roll? Nope. Oh, fuck off, bro. That's annoying. That's another thing that this game in particular seems to really like, is that they just give bosses a tool for every range. Right? They make it really hard to walk out of range of the bosses, which is not something I'm huge on. Right, if they don't want me rolling all the time, then cool. Give me another option of escape, which would typically be, you know, to block it or to walk away from it. But blocking feels like it sucks versus bosses. And, well, walking away just doesn't seem to work. I can never get out of range. So again, I'm forced to roll. And this might be a camera problem, but it's also incredibly difficult for me to actually tell how far away I need to be in order for certain moves to work. But I think that's not necessarily a design of the bosses themselves issue, but rather an issue with... well, an issue with the way the camera works. The camera sucks in these games. I think that's something most people would agree on. Always has, always will, but it doesn't have to. They can fix it. I have played other action games with enemies that move this fast and have fine cameras. You know what has a great camera? Noble's about to bring it up in chat. Neo 2. Neo 2 has bosses that move just as crazy as this. Even crazier. I only had an issue with the camera one single time in Neo 2. I do not like that move. It's a shame you don't like that game. Yeah, it is a shame because I think it's one of the best action games of the last 10 years.
Stained by my curse. Such shame I cannot bear. Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought I was close enough that I wouldn't mind. They're gonna explode on me. It doesn't matter.
To thy very soul.
Base combat systems are just not very fun for you to engage with. Yeah, like the strange thing about Neo, I think it's especially true for Neo 1 because it has fewer systems going for it. The strange thing about Neo was that like I was not having a fun time until it clicked. And then once it clicked, it was like, oh. Right? I went into Neo 1, much like a lot of other people, with like, oh, I've played a lot of Souls games. This is just like Souls. And then at the end of my 80 hours, I finished it and I was like, this is fucking nothing like Souls. You have to play this unlike any other action game out there. At this point, you feel like Neo 2 has been hyped up so much. Neo 2 is like, it's going to be another Bloodborne situation where it's been hyped up so much, and you find the game just okay. Yeah, I understand. I talk about Neo 2 a lot because I've been playing it recently, right? I know a few other people that talk about Neo 2. It's just a nice game. It's just fun. It was at the right time. It just was the right kind of game at the right time for me. I wouldn't call it one of my favorite action games of all time, no. It's not quite that level, but it is very good, and I had a very good time with it. I rolled there. I swear on my life I did.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Hearing all this about Neo 2 confuses you because you played the first one and you have no idea where we're getting these positive experiences from. I played the first one too as well, and I thought the first one was fantastic. It was just a really, really rough experience until I realized what the game was asking of me. Neo 1 is only missing a few system things that Neo 2 has. Right? Mostly the yokai abilities and the yokai shift stuff, which is not like the core gameplay. Oh, I hate that move. Oh, and I hate that. Why is he rolling away and then immediately attacking? That's some bullshit right there. I feel like the issue I ran into with Neo 1 was that, like, oh, all these enemies are blocking a lot. Right? What am I supposed to do against that? And then I realized that, like, oh, these enemies have particular openings, and that's how you're supposed to open them up. And if they're blocked, you're supposed to use specific moves to break their guard. And you just need to understand understand how all of that works before you can actually get anything going. The DMC like move list just does not match for a game where basically everything poses a threat and is killing you in 2 hits. You very much dislike games with correct answers versus options, except this game does that. This game has a correct answer for every move. You have to delay your roll here. You have to delay this roll there. Roll immediately for this move and then not for that move. That's literally what this game does. Neo has a lot of options because once you understand what you need to do, you have like 16 different ways in which you can do that. Whereas this is just asking me to just roll at the right time. That's the answer. Roll at the exact right time. Oh, hi, Rat. We're discussing why I dislike the way this game operates as far as difficulty goes. Because I immediately found this man's animations really irritating. Why does he get a follow-up after the big ground slam? I don't get it. I just don't understand. He gets a big ground slam that looks like it's supposed to be, you know, your chance to swing. And actually, no. If you swing there, if you swing there, you get hit. Keep rolling down the exact time because exact same timing. Oh, but he didn't do the follow up there. I don't like this move.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
The Unlimited Blade Works move might be my least favorite. Oh fuck, is it the one where he spins a lot? Yeah. Might be like my least favorite move. Like, I like the idea of a boss being like, you can't go to this part of the arena. But, oh, he's dead. But this guy is hard to, like, get away from, and his movement is erratic, so he just constantly goes into his own little, no-fun zone. Not gonna lie. Kinda disappointed. I was expecting more. Like, I don't know, something visually to happen to him. I guess. He looks a lot like fucking Godric. Like a lot. Okay, let's talk.
Tarnished. Thou art but a fool. The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are all forsaken.
Oh, maybe it's not Godric I'm thinking of. Is it Margit? There's some boss he looks just like. Margit, that's what it is. It's the one before Godric. He looks just like Margit. Which, that sucks.
None may claim the title of Elden Lord.
Oh, I don't care about claiming the title of Elden Lord.
Thy deeds shall be met with failure, just as I.
Wonder why? Yeah, it's clearly because he's fucking related to the guy, but I don't give a shit. I just want cool bosses that look unique and interesting. You know who I don't look like? My father. He is his own unique person. You know who I don't look like? Any of my brothers. We don't wear the same clothes and use the same weapons. Like, fuck. We don't have the same fucking moves. Unless you're trying to tell me it's the same person, in which case that's fucking lame. Impenetrable thorns, refuse all. None may enter the Erd Tree. Okay. Bitch, you were supposed to leave
Hello
me.
again, old friend.
I wouldn't call you a
Allow me
friend.
a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree. No? Prevented by the mantle of barbs.
Yeah, sure.
The thorns are impenetrable.
I mean, they
A
look like they
husk
could
of
burn
the
to me,
Erd
but okay.
Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and
Oh, we're
guide
gonna
you
burn it. Cool. Yeah, I'd
down
love
the
to burn it.
path
Let's
to
burn the tree
becoming
down.
Elden Lord.
Well, I don't give a shit about the Elden Ring stuff. I hope there is an ending in this game where I can just be like, fuck that. Who cares? Who cares?
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
No, I want to
Let
do it
my
myself.
hand
I can do it
rest
myself
upon you.
now. I don't need to touch you.
For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambition.
Lady, I would just prefer if you left me alone. Let me clip into the floor in my own time with no interruptions, no little extra missions or goals. Okay, a rolled medallion. Enjoying split medallion depicting the flame peak. Brandishing the medallion activates the grand lift of Rolled, connecting Lanedell to the mountaintops of the giants. The Forge of Flame of Ruin is said to be found upon their peaks, and it is here Melina wishes to travel in resuming your journey together. Remembrance of the Omen King. Remembrance of Margit, the Omen King, hewn into the Erd Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. Though born one of the graceless Omen, Margit took it upon himself to become the Erd Tree's protector. He loved, not in return, for he was never loved, but nevertheless, love it he did. Margit's Great Rune. Great Rune of Shardbearer Margit, devoid of any benediction. Seek the divine tower of East Altus which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Lanetell's eastern ward. Is that it? Yeah, that's everything. Okay. I'm going to pop a couple of runes to get a level. I think I need to pop one of these bad boys. And then one of these bad boys. I'm just short, really? Just short. Okay. That's the worst feeling, man. I hate when that happens. Oh boy, boss stuff. Oh right, I can go... What's the button? No, it's... that button. Nope, not that button. I just teleported to the exact place I was. It's Y and then X, right? Yes. Okay, finger lady. Oh. You know, today's playthrough is kind of cursed. Kind of cursed. I don't think she's meant to be like that. Can I jump up here to talk to you, or do I just need to come back? Hey, lady. Is it nice up there?
You know what this means. The fingers shake.
Yes. Lady, I do not care what you have to say about the fingers, please. I just want you to look at this. Okay. Who did I just get? It was Omen King. I can either get Margot's Cursed Sword or Regal Omen Bairn. Wait, no, don't I already have this? I already have this. Pretty sure. So I can get Margot's Cursed Sword. Forked blade of shifting hue used by Margot the Omen King. The accursed blood that Margot recanted and sealed away reformed into this blade. Unique skill, Cursed Blood Slice. Brace, then charge forward to deliver a downward diagonal slice. The bloody trail of the blade is followed by a burst of flame. Additional input allows for a follow-up attack. I have the baby version. Oh, so this is like... Okay, so let me go check. Shut up. Lady, I have no patience for you. You're not an interesting or cool person to me, so... Where was that thing? Omen Bairn. Okay, yes. It is a baby version. So I guess we'll go look at the big version then. Doll of Curseborn Bairn from the Erdtree's World line. Use FB to unleash many raids that chase down foes. Omen babies born of royalty do not have their horns excised, but instead are kept underground, unbeknownst to anyone imprisoned for eternity. These memorial fetishes are fashioned in secret. Okay. Scales with intelligence and faith. Honestly, of the two, I might actually mess around with this, so I might grab that one. Let's go out of our way and let's just grab this stuff. Because I'm not gonna pop these as runes themselves to gain, a bunch of runes, but I might actually look at these things. So let's go ahead and read them. Star Scourge Greatsword. Curved greatsword of black steel wielded by General Radon. A pair of weapons decorated with a lion mane motif. Radon earned considerable renown as the Star Scourge in his youth, and it is said that it was during this time that he engraved the gravity crest upon these blades. Unique skill, Starcaller Cry. Bring the two swords together and roar into the skies, pulling in enemies with a gravitational wave. Follow up with an additional input to slam down with gravity-infused swords. Yeah, that's the big thing that he did. Pretty cool, pretty neat. Lion Great Bow of black iron wielded by General Radon, decorated with a lion mane motif, imbued with gravitational power of the Star Scourge. When used along with Radon's spear, it becomes a true weapon of champion. Unique skill, Radon's Rain. Archery skill performed from a low stance. Ready the bow and fire a sudden flurry of arrows up into the sky. The arrows will pour on foes like rain. Neat. Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen. Carrion Regal Scepter. Magic Scepter of Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. The glintstone is known as the Carrion Blue, enhancing full moon sorceries. Did I already read this one? I feel like I already read this one. Only those of the highest intelligence may wield this. It's 60. Yeah, okay, I remember going over that. And then the full moon. Okay. And then I've looked at the Axe of Ricky and the Grafted Dragon. But I don't think I looked at this. Oh wait, I did look at this. So, we're gonna grab Godric's axe, because why not? Fucking, that takes 70 intelligence to use? Holy moly. I don't have any intelligence, and I never will, so I'm probably just gonna leave this one be, I guess. Oh, you need int to wield this, so I guess we're gonna go for the bow. And then for this, I think I'm gonna grab this, because I'm not that interested in the sword. I don't really think it's particularly cool. I think the effect on it looks kind of lame. Like the myriad colors. So let me... And then, what is this? Well, I don't... Oh, how are you a big fan of the of Margot's sword? I just think the effect on it looks kind of lame. I think the colors could have been prettier. What was I doing? Popping some souls. That sword is super cool. Well, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. I need 5k. I'm popping one of these bad boys. Hello, Maddie. So, Maddie, to keep you updated, since I know you were playing through this game at some point, don't know where you are currently, this is what I just did. Went to the Elden Throne and fought a boss there. Currently, was told that I cannot go to the tree itself. What is Equipment of Champions? What is this? I guess I'll look at that in a moment. Right? What? This is like an axe or something, right? It's a great axe. This is, I guess, a piece of, not a ring, whatever they're called, pendants, emblems, whatever the hell they're called in this game. Receive Equipment of Champions. So this is the stuff of the bosses I fought. Who have armor that I can get. So we got Radon stuff, the Briar stuff, and Renala stuff, I guess. That's a lot of dialogue. I really don't feel like reading it right now, so we'll come back to this at some point. But oh, you can buy Radon's spears specifically for the bow. Okay, that's good to know. What does this lady say if I say, hey, I'm going to burn that tree?
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Erd tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death.
Yeah, I do.
Too?
Get bent.
The Rune of Death goes by 2 names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The
Well, I'm
fingers
thinking
would
about it
never
right now.
permit it. Nor would the greater will. But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be
Oh,
cardinal
well, she's
forever?
maybe open to
Go
the
on.
idea.
Finish the job. Take the course you deem most
Well, I wasn't
worthy.
expecting the
Now go
the
forth,
turn
let
there,
the
lady.
words of the fingers guide you.
I was expecting you to be like, no, the fingers. Be nice to the fingers. But you're kind of like, maybe just, yeah, maybe fucking just do it. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. There was a new emote that I got. Was it this? No, I don't think it was this. It was this. Okay, I just wanted to remember that. Let's go check on these guys, I guess. Not on that guy, because he's a loser. What about you? No? Okay. Still nothing? Hey, ladies. Do you have anything new? Doesn't really look like it. But, you know, I appreciate that you're always here, I guess. And you! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's on the floor.
No.
What's up? Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
You have
That was
felt
also
the curse.
probably just a bug.
I can smell it on you. The box, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting.
Ugh.
It was a brief respite, I must
Please
say.
don't speak like that.
Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in this sewer jail below the capital.
Sewer jail
I can
key.
kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own. Go and unshackle trapped in this. I can kill in the pox.
Okay. That's a key for somewhere, right? Fuck if I remember where. There was a door I couldn't open, but I don't know where it is, and I don't feel like finding it right this moment. So unless somebody here is going to tell me, we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Let's go check up on our guy. He might be having a bad time. Anything new to
Greetings.
say?
Are you here for spirit?
No? Okay. And you?
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Oh, okay. Anything going on in any of these other rooms? I don't think there will be, but you know, might as well check. Nice to toss a cursory glance every once in a while, you know? Okay. I guess I'll go downstairs and look too. Hey bitch, are you still dead or gone? I don't know if I poisoned you or put you to sleep or what. I don't remember if it had a definitive end. Okay. Now we go back. Go back where though? Oh, there's a red spot on the map. Oh, but wait. This is where I want to go. And we'll, do I stop here? Save this for next time? It's only 7:30. You know, we're gonna go forward with this. We're gonna go explore the tower and then wait, what the fuck? I thought I could go here. Seek the Divine Tower of East Altus. West Altus. Oh. Well, fucking hell. I have to go to the Divine Tower of... Is it here? No, it's Isolated Divine Tower, which is where I just was. No, wait. No, that's where I'm here. What the fuck? I'm such a fucking idiot. Is this? That just says Isolated Divine Tower. It doesn't say anything about being related to Altus. Okay. This key unlocks sewer jail door said to lie beneath Langdell. Yep, okay. Doll of Curseborn Baron. Yep. Okay, we got all this stuff. Let's go ahead and look at the axe, I guess, and the bow as well. Why not? Okay. Feels pretty fast for a big for a grid axe. And it's got that. I mean, it feels pretty nice. I might get my strength and dex up to that at some point, maybe. Okay, let me look at a bow. Where's the bow at? Do I have anything I can shoot out of that? I do. Nope, not what I would do. Neat. It's a cool looking bow. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, right? Absolutely ridiculous. No human being would be able to pull that, but you know. Mr. Streetman, did you forget about prior arrangements? Did I have prior arrangements? Was I supposed to do something? It's Monday night. What do I do on Monday nights? Mr. Viewerman, you're going to have to tell me. Look in my own server. I don't have a server. I don't know what you're talking about. Live now. EX trial progression. What the hell? That's on a Monday? Why are we doing that on a Monday? I didn't agree to any Mondays. I mean, I guess I'll hop off and hop on there. But I chose a date. In what reality did I choose the date? I didn't put the event up. Also, why are you only just now telling me about this? If this event started like half an hour ago. We thought you knew. Bro, you could see that I'm alive. You were in my chat like a half hour ago. Okay, well, let me see if there's anyone to raid, and then I'll get the hell out of here. Fucking... What? Yeah, not anyone that I follow, but I would like to raid at the moment. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. If you happen to have engagements with me, this is just for all people in the future, and you see that I am streaming, just assume that I don't have a fucking clue what day of the week it is, what time it is, what year it is on the calendar. Okay? Just assume that if I am playing a video game and I haven't responded to anything recently, that I have lost all track of my life and the world around me, because I do, frequently. I constantly forget everything. You could have told me 10 minutes ago, hey man, I've got $1 million. All you need to do is come outside. I'll be like, cool, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. And then 6 hours go by, I'll be like, oh, right. Anyway, have a wonderful evening.